So, after my first eating and working out like fitness influencers video, some of you guys were a little bit angry. Sydney Cummings.
Sydney Cummings. Sydney Cummings.
What about
JOANNA?
Heather Robertson.
Excuse me?
I completely understand where you're coming from, but there are only 7 days in a week. So that's why we have a part 2. The only difference here is that a lot of these girls, I've never done any of their workouts before. So in order to get the most accurate rating, I had to test their workouts for months and months and months. So without further ado, after
A long freaking time.
I present to you part 2.
I gotta find a way out of this fucking position. I stay with a gang and don't stress by no bitches. I took all my pain and I put it in records. They turn up the speaker, I turn it to riches. When I'm alone, the past come at a homie, so I feel like turning that boy to a Casper. When I'm off whiskey, I feel like myself and I'll turn that bitch so, cause it really don't matter. I got my mind on my money, paranoid, they all look at me funny, stressed out.
Each influencer's workouts will be measured on their difficulty, enjoyability, and every influencer's diet will be rated by their overall tastiness. We all have different opinions, fitness levels, preferred fitness styles, different strengths and weaknesses, so let's respect those differences in opinions. Everything said in this video is my own opinion based on my own fitness level and preferences. Thank you. So, to introduce myself, I'm 19. I say I'm decently advanced because I've been working out since I was 11. I love anything high intensity or weight related. My favorite foods are pancakes, peanut butter, ice cream. Yeah, you already know. So, going alphabetically, first we have Caroline I still can't say her last name. It's not even a difficult last name. I just don't know what's wrong with me. But there are so many of you who recommended Caroline, saying if I like high intensity, she's the one. And at first, I was a little bit skeptical because she's pretty new to YouTube, but I trust you guys, so I try to work it out. And holy, oh my good gosh, I'm speechless, absolutely blown away. Caroline is incredible. Like, I'm addicted to her. That's all that literally needs to be said. She seems like the kindest soul, and she absolutely has the most killer, hardest, most aggressive, most explosive, and sweaty, and painful, and most effective workouts I've ever done on YouTube.
I definitely won't be able to feel my legs tomorrow. I've never done a workout like that before. I thought it was really, really fun.
So at first, I planned on doing like 3 of her workouts, and then 3 became 10, and then 10 became every single workout on her channel. I basically did a full month of just Caroline's videos, and now she's my go-to. I can officially say I am obsessed. She does insane HIIT workouts that range from 30 minutes to an hour, and an hour of HIIT, guys. You know what that looks like? This is what an hour of HIIT looks like. She does weight and resistance workouts too, and when I started to do these, I couldn't feel my body for the next week. I always finished the workout in great pain, drenched head to toe, slightly crying, but also feeling the most accomplished I've ever felt.
That was hard.
Her music choice is amazing, like perfectly matches with all the crazy moves she's forced upon us. Caroline is so creative. She has the most unique, fun, challenging moves that I've never seen before, and it literally gets me excited to work out knowing that I get to do a workout that's completely new. I love that she really does the workouts with us, like she's dying while we're dying. It makes us feeling we're really working out with a friend and getting killed together.
I actually thought I was gonna die. I didn't die. That was awesome. Both 6 times a week. That's sort of crazy.
这个太熟了。
What do you rate out of 10 for difficulty?
10. That's view.
Caroline gets me excited to challenge my body, push my body, trust my body. I'm seriously impressed by this woman, not only in just her physical strength, but her creativity and her drive and all of her hard work that goes into her workout. She actually deserves a standing ovation. The only thing I would say is that her workouts are really more for advanced and intermediate individuals, because I'm not kidding when I say she goes hard, but she does have a few slightly lower impact, easier workouts, but even those burn like crazy. So overall, working out with Caroline is freaking hard, and that is why I love her. So that's why she gets a 10 all around. So if you want to challenge your body and be sore and in pain, Caroline is your girl.
She doesn't eat though. I mean, like, she doesn't have a what I eat in a week, so.
But she did recently make a Q&A, and she said that these were the staples in her diet. These are her favorite foods, but I think we just need to focus on the fact that she said she eats a lot of nut butters. I think Caroline and I were just meant to be. Greek yogurt is one of her staples, so for breakfast we had a Greek yogurt bowl with fruit and some granola. And then because Caroline said avocados were a must in her diet too, we made some guac and had them with sweet potato chips, and that might be one of the best things I've ever eaten. And for a snack, I had more avo, but this time it was spread on a bagel with some cherry tomatoes, and it was quite amazing. For dinner, Caroline says she always has a meat and 2 veg, so we made broccoli, sweet potato fries, and salmon for dinner, along with some japchae because I'm Asian, and why not?
The food you make, I could snack on all day.
You could snack on broccoli all day.
Yeah?
It's worth the wait. True. For you. Oh, I like it. Ma, try it. Yeah, this is fire. Do you like it? Yeah. Do you like it?
Cinnamon.
And yes, we did finish the entire tub. Overall, Caroline gets a 9 for tastiness, and I was offered chips, and I'm never gonna say no to chips. Although we're eating like these women, we aren't these women. Our bodies need different foods because we lead different lives, we like different foods, and we're just different people. Life is too short to say no to a Nutella mug cake, guys. Take care of your body, but, you know, enjoy life too. Emmy Wong is a fitness influencer based in Hong Kong, and something about Emmy is that she loves to use random fitness inspo codes during her workouts.
Followed by a fat ass kick to the front. This is one rep. Make a commitment to yourself to give it your all. Strong mind, strong body. Remember, no pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain.
I did a lot of Emmy's workouts when I was getting into fitness because Emmy has been on YouTube for a while now.
Don't give up. Stay determined and keep trying.
We are not quitters.
And eventually I did grow out of them because I feel like she does target more beginner fitness levels. Her moves are simple yet effective. She does a ton of apartment friendly workouts because she does live in Hong Kong, and they usually require no equipment, which is amazing. Emmy's workouts would be great for any beginners starting out, or for those days, you know, you just want to go a little lighter on your muscles. They're also great for people who don't have like 45 minutes in a day to work out, because the majority of Emmy's workouts are 10 to 20 minutes, and it's a pretty decent workout that'll get your heart pumping. Something that I realized that a lot of the time Emmy will encourage people to keep pushing to burn more calories or burn fat or lose
Believe in
weight.
yourself. Work it, guys.
But I just feel like that can make people focus on exercise as only like a weight loss method. However, that might just be her way of encouraging people, and I respect that. Personally, it just irritates me a little bit because personally, weight loss and fat loss will never be my goal for working out.
I'm sweating aggressively. Very basic food. Love the no repeat.
So overall, I feel like this style of workout is not really my favorite. The moves are a little simple for me personally because I like more creative, explosive, high intensity workouts.
Move just like wasn't in the same realm as all the other moves.
But still a very solid workout indeed. So for difficulty, I'm gonna give it a 5, and enjoyability, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay, let's push it and
Push it! Let's push it! I have to pee.
I
have to finish this first.
You're stronger than you think. No pain, no gain. Get it, guys.
Bam, bam, bam. I don't remember what the fourth ingredient was. Eggs. Bam! Honestly, I don't think it's gonna taste as good as mine.
And because she's also Chinese, our food palettes are very similar, so I already know it was going to be a very yummy day today.
Oh, impressive. Oh, it's actually not bad. Like very oaty. It's like eating a soggy oatmeal cookie. I'm into it. Oh my god, Ma, why did you make it look so beautiful? Ooh, veggie?
Overall, I think I'm gonna give today a 9 for tastiness. Good job, Emmy.
Emmy has carrots. I don't eat carrots. This is the same color as a carrot. This is a carrot. Here, have one. There we go. Oh yeah. Why did you make 1,000 dumplings? Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, really good. Asian.
I really enjoyed how she's not afraid to show her culture and be open about how she consumes authentic Chinese foods. Like, she basically eats the same as me and my family, minus my peanut butter obsession. So overall, Emmy Day was a really good day. Now, I wouldn't really classify Gabriella as a fitness influencer.
Gabriella, whited. What?
She does have some workout videos, but I just really don't feel like she's in the same category as the rest of these women. But I got a ton of you saying to do her workout, so I was like, okay, fine, here we go. First of all, she doesn't have many workouts to choose from, and all of them were like quite short, like 4 to 10 minutes long. So I decided to start off with her famous burn 100 calories in 5 minutes workout.
So I don't think that was 100 calories. I have no idea what move's coming next, like at all, and you're just screaming at us. There's no timer. Yeah.
And then I decided to attack her quarantine workout series, which has 6 4-minute videos, which some people may like super short and quick workouts, but I just didn't feel like I was actually working out. And overall, I just don't feel like her workouts are really my vibe. And something else that I personally don't like is that in all her videos, the goal is only physical, a strong focus on getting abs, smaller waist, bigger hips, working out to look a certain way, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not for me.
This actually low-key burns. This one is bad.
So overall, I'm gonna give it a 3 for difficulty and a 3 also for enjoyability. Food-wise, I already knew I wasn't gonna be full because my appetite compared to Gabriella's is quite different. So for breakfast, I added a slice of avocado toast to her egg whites, and it was actually pretty good. To be honest, it was surprisingly filling and very delicious. The way Gabriella talks about food and how she counts her calories and how she always goes for low-calorie options may work for her, and that's so great, but I just don't really like the message she sends in her food videos because it honestly makes me feel a little bit guilty about eating. But we're here for food inspo, not for comparison. Anyways, she made these tortilla pizza things for lunch, and honestly, I was not expecting much. I was actually expecting it to taste extremely bad. But it pleasantly surprised me, and I really enjoyed it. And for dinner, she had shrimp, tomatoes, and veggies, and I was just like, no, this is not happening. So I took the ingredients, made a pink pasta, and overall, I'm gonna give the tastiness a 6.
Toe down my shoes. Euro step my move. I just caught the ring. Yeah, my fingers hold.
Heather is a classic fitness YouTuber, and I've been a fan of Heather's workouts forever. My entire family loves Heather. We have done a ton of her workouts, and first of all, her music is probably one of the best workout musics I've ever listened to on YouTube, and she does moves that are simple, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the hit style.
Last 20 seconds.
But I'm always drenched by the end, no matter how easy I think it's gonna be.
The sweat. It's like complete wetness on my face. Wet. Can't breathe. Love it.
Her hit workouts are one of my favorites, especially the no repeat ones. Her low impact workouts are perfect for my parents, and she also has a ton of workouts involving weights. There really is something for everyone and every fitness level. If you like repeats or no repeats, she will still challenge you and make you feel so accomplished at the end of her workouts. She doesn't talk though, but her music makes it so that talking is pretty unnecessary, and one of my favorite parts about Heather is her warm-ups and cooldowns. They're long, structured, whole body focused, and I've never seen another YouTuber include such an inclusive and complete warm-up and cooldown, and it's something that a lot of us, including myself, skip over to save time, but it's super important, and I'm so happy Heather includes it. Heather's workouts are full-length workouts, which I love because it's just one video, warm-up, workout, cooldown, and you're done. Quick, simple, effective, amazing. Holy. Heather gets a solid 8.5 for difficulty, and I think a 9 for enjoyability. Heather meal preps. She is a very health-conscious human. Her diet is full of protein, nutrients, antioxidants, and full of, you know, like good, whole, awesome earth foods, so I was slightly nervous. Breakfast, we made overnight oats, which I cheated and made peanut butter oats, which I also added peanut butter and Nutella, which Heather definitely does not do, but you know, life is too short not to eat peanut butter and Nutella with everything. Lunch, I also cheated. She had rice cakes with peanut butter and apple, and I had crackers, guac, and an apple. You know, I have no excuse for this one, but it was delicious.
Apple season.
And dinner basically set itself up for failure. I'd probably give the tastiness of today like a 7.
Oh, the doujiao looks sick. Ew, but why is it so big? Ew, it looks gross. That looks so bad. Why is it so hard to chew? Okay, that's an L. I physically cannot chew this. Yeah, it's impossible. I told you to get the skinny green bean. This one's a fat green bean. The shrimp is good.
Sure, that's jazz. And baby girl, you bad. So won't you come in? Talk to me.
Holly. I have done a few of Holly's workouts with my parents, like some low impact workouts, and I find a lot of her workouts are more simple and basic moves that aren't too difficult but will get the job done. So my parents love doing Holly's workouts. They're big Holly fans, but today I decided to compile a few new workouts of hers, and I actually enjoyed it quite a bit.
A little easy. I don't like the repetition either.
She did have some repeats, which you already know I'm not a fan of, and the moves were also moves that I've seen a lot before, which I guess is kind of expected because I've done so many YouTube workouts by now. What I found is that the videos individually are not that difficult, but once you add them together, it really adds up, and I was sweating quite aggressively by the end. With Holly's workouts, it's like there's no excuse for not having enough time or the wrong equipment, because all you need is like 15 minutes and your own body, and you will feel amazing afterwards. Definitely a great place to start off as a beginner because she has lots of beginner variations and low impact workouts. So Holly's videos are inclusive of all ages, fitness levels, and preferences. So I'm going to give Holly a 7 for difficulty and a 6.5 for enjoyability. I was skeptical about these pancakes because it's literally just protein powder disguised as pancakes.
It already smells so bad.
But somehow the disguise worked. Maybe it was the mountain of peanut butter that I put on top, but we'll never know.
I put a lot of peanut butter on. Whoa, it's actually so good. Yes.
And then we decided to make her protein cookies, and again I was very concerned with the amount of protein powder, but her cookies definitely won me over. I literally finished the entire batch that day. I didn't know protein cookies could be that good.
Oh my god. Very good. Is it actually good? My dad planted that himself. So soft. Crazy. It's so good. She eats chicken pasta for dinner, so we're eating. Cookies left. I actually have eaten all of them. It's just one of those days that you eat an entire batch of cookies.
So overall, I'm giving Holly's tastiness an 8. Thank you for making protein powder actually taste good. Now, JOANNA is one of those OG fitness influencers that I did workouts from when I was literally 11, back when YouTube was not YouTube, and it's so cool to see JOANNA evolve into such a positive, informative, and mature YouTuber. She not only has amazing workouts for all fitness levels, that are so much better quality than 10 years ago, but on her channel she has so much information, like on rice, healthy living, time management, fitness, bloating, self-love, diet myths, you name it, she'll have a video on it. And there's just so much variety on her channel. There's videos targeting every body part, and she talks you through all the moves. So if you like someone to explain the moves while you work out, she's really, really good at that.
Do you like how she explains it to you? No? She talks too much? I think it's good for beginners though. So it's good for you, huh?
Yeah.
Personally, I find that she uses more classic moves with no equipment, like the typical squats, lunges, crunches type of thing that I'm pretty used to by now, so I don't super enjoy doing, but I thought her workouts were perfect for my parents, so I asked them to join me.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating really hard. Why are your arms so muscular?
Joanna really likes to talk through proper form and doesn't have super fast-paced workouts, so you can really just focus on getting the movement down, and even with the low impact, I was sweating very aggressively.
Everyone grab a pillow!
And this is what I mean when I say Joanna literally has a video on everything.
The camera! Oh my god! This is hard! This is hard! Cheers.
So Joanna gets a 6 for difficulty and 6.5 for enjoyability.
So, I can do it? Okay, you can do it. I know how to peel eggs, man. Okay, peel. Oh no, I ruined it.
Joanna's breakfast is what my mom eats every morning, and I do not eat that every morning because hard-boiled eggs are not my friends.
I don't know if I like this.
But I ate them anyways. Lunch was a little bit bland, but you know, it could have been worse.
Let's try it. It's pretty good. I mean, not the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Does it bring me joy? Probably not. Would I look forward to eating this every day? Probably not.
I love Joanna, but I remember when I was younger, I was watching her weight loss tips videos like these ones, and they really put me on the wrong path with my relationship with food. So I just want to remind you guys that if you watch videos like this, just know that you don't have to have food rules to be happy and healthy in life. Joanna ate a lot of rice, but I'm not complaining, so I'm gonna give it a 6.5 for tastiness because the eggs and bland lunch were not my fave, but I am a rice lover, so. I've done Sammy's workouts before, mainly only her butt and cardio workout, and that one burns, I love it, definitely go try it out, but I wanted to try out her new hit video and her classic famous ab workout today. So Sammy does not talk or explain her workouts, you just watch and copy, and I've kind of just learned to like that style of workout over time.
Yeah, it's like I've never seen these moves before. It's like a stretch.
What am I doing? I'm stretching with my hands up.
Her new hit workout was definitely not one of my favorites just because of the repeats and how it was not high intensity and more of a stretching and Pilates situation. I don't really know what was going on.
Slightly inappropriate, not gonna lie.
I definitely recommend her to people who work out in an apartment, or if you want something a little bit more low impact, this is really great.
No, clench your butt. Clench it tighter.
Personally, I feel like there wasn't really a wow factor to it. Like, it was a solid workout, simple low impact moves, but definitely just not one of my favorites. Please do not attack me. But her ab workout is killer. I would compare it to the Pamela 6-pack workout. My abdominal region was on fire, burning, couldn't speak, couldn't really breathe, so I'd rate the ab workout like a 9.9 for difficulty because it just wasn't quite as difficult as Pamela's.
I sound like I'm farting. My back is like.
Ew, farting.
I'm not.
Yeah, you fart more than your brother.
What?
Oh, first dosher. Alright, one more.
There's nothing wrong with farting. It's completely normal. Damn, this workout's hard.
Oh my god.
Pain harder.
I can't. Like, it's tight.
Sammy's workouts are great for beginner and intermediate fitness levels. For more advanced people, you could totally add weights and resistance and you definitely still sweat. So I guess overall for difficulty, I'd give it a 6.5 and enjoyability, probably 6.5 as well. So Sammy loves oatmeal, so we had some oatmeal. She put everything that I love, including peanut butter, onto her oatmeal, so I was already extremely thankful today. I'd say this was one of the most filling diets from any fitness influencer I've tried yet.
Not bad. The peanut butter. Yep. So good. I'm so full and happy.
I honestly didn't even need to snack throughout the day because everything was so filling. Like, all the meals were so wholesome and healthy and tasty, and the peanut butter, yes.
Oh my god, so excited. The meal was so good.
And she's not afraid of carbs or healthy fats, and I love that, and I think it's so hard to find influencers who actually eat real food nowadays.
It doesn't sound convincing. I like it. What do you rate the pasta?
Not the best pasta I've ever had, but also not the worst, so overall I'm gonna give today's tastiness an 8.
Cheers.
And to end this video off on a strong note, one of my new obsessions, the brightest personality, a lovely human being, a kind soul. Like, she just makes me smile with her enthusiasm and her passion for fitness and her genuine words of affirmation. Like, this girl pushes me to be better and stronger fitness-wise, but also just as a person. And I recommend her strongly to every single one of you. Sydney was actually introduced to me by all of you. I literally got 1,000 comments just saying, do Sydney Cummings, so I started doing her workouts the day I posted my video, and I just have never stopped. Her style of workout is exactly what I love. It's either high intensity, like jumping off the walls with insane creative moves and combinations that will just get you drenched fast. Like, no one is breathing, she's not even breathing, nothing is breathing by the end of her workouts.
Wetness? This is just like wet, but like I'm drenched. Pretty hard. I don't know, I have to do another one. goal.
The workout goes by super fast when you work out with Sydney. Like 45 minutes feels like 10, and for some reason you're crying and sweating but smiling at the same time. I can't explain it.
I got way too many for you to count.
Really reminds me of like in-person workout classes. Feels like she's supposed to be the person in the front screaming at all of us to like push harder.
I seriously don't understand how Sydney manages to post every single day, but every workout is just as amazing and different and creative. My legs have never felt a burn as aggressive. Like, I seriously love her butt and leg workouts. They're incredible. And she does talk throughout the video. She pushes you and makes sure you're squeezing the right parts, like tightening your core and squeezing your booty. The only thing is the majority of her workouts do require heavier weights, but of course you can leave them out, but the deathly burn just won't be the same, you know?
She literally has the most unique moves. I don't even know what moves I was doing. I can tell she's just so passionate about it, which I love. I love her warm-ups too. So dynamic, effective, very quick, but I feel like loosened, you know? Holy God.
I truly appreciate this woman, and all her words really hit home. Usually at the end of her workout, she'll say something really deep and motivational, and it's kind of exactly what I need to hear. She reminds me that fitness and working out is important, and challenging ourselves is important, but we are allowed to have bad days, and days that we don't or we can't give 100%, and that's okay. There are days that we need to take care of ourselves first. She reminds me that failure is normal and good and okay, and to just keep trying and fighting for what you believe in and what you love, and that's what a fitness influencer should be like. With Sydney, it's never about losing weight or looking a certain way. She focuses on the feeling, on strength, on growth, challenging and listening to our bodies and our minds and having fun while working out. An influencer should make you love life, and Sydney doesn't make you love life more because you now look a certain way, but because she makes you feel a certain way. So for difficulty, she gets a 9.5, and enjoyability, she gets a 10.
Sydney has waffles a lot, but we don't have a waffle maker. Also has pancakes though, so we're gonna be eating pancakes.
Okay, so I physically just couldn't eat her pancakes because the protein sauce is just inedible, so I made my own protein pancakes instead, and it was delicious.
Thank you, Sydney, for having pancakes.
For lunch, Sydney had a salad with some turkey and sweet potatoes, so I made my classic salad recipe, which looked a little bit more substantial than hers, to be honest, but I bet they were both delicious.
Oh my God. Fantastic.
And for dinner, we made her lemon pepper salmon, and I was not expecting much, but it was fire. But so overall for tastiness, if we include her protein pancakes, it would be a 5, but with my protein pancakes, I'd give it a 9.
It's pretty good. It was really like tender. Mother, do you want some?
And this day, I was just more hungry than usual. My body was asking for some ice cream and snacks, and although that meant I'd eat more than Sydney, and I'd be breaking the rules, and I'd be eating more calories, we have to see that it's okay to eat more or less some days, to eat more or less than other people, to have dessert every night, to love ice cream cake, to overeat, to feel stuffed, to feel hungry, to feel satisfied. It's all okay. Food and exercise can fix a lot of problems, but it can't fix everything, and it shouldn't be everything. I never want you guys to compare what you eat or how much you eat to other people and feel bad. Every body is different. Every body needs food, different kinds of food, different amounts of food. Everybody sees food differently, and everyone is on their own journey. So remember to eat, to move, to sweat, to love your body as it is, to continue to challenge yourself no matter what that means for you, and of course to listen and to be kind to yourselves.
Caroline has the hardest workouts I've ever done on YouTube, period, and I stand by that statement. Personally, Caroline and Sydney are like tied with Lily at this point, and that's pretty hard to do. Emmy, Caroline, and Sydney had the highest ratings, but because I did cheat with Sydney's protein pancakes, I'd have to say Emmy with her cultural Chinese cuisine, and Caroline with her super inclusive, amazing, delicious diet that is a little bit too similar to mine, minus protein pancakes, I'd have to say are tied for first. Anyways, I want you guys to remember that these are all my personal opinions. All of these women are strong, powerful, influential, and beautiful individuals that have made the last 3 months of my life very sweaty, active, and painful. As always, I highly recommend trying out all their workouts. I linked all of my favorite ones below for you guys, and also the links to their what I eat in a day, just in case you guys wanted to, you know, try out some of their very interesting meals for yourself. As always, comment down below which one of these girls are your favorite influencers, or whose workouts you're most excited to try out, and I wish you guys the best on your sweaty adventures, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
There's nothing wrong with farting, it's completely normal.